Hey everyone, Stellar here. I'm back and I'm excited to share that you can once again mod Beat Saber on your Quest without a PC or a phone. Yes, the process is completely standalone. Just a heads up though, this method requires a bit of patience. So if you have access to a PC or an Android phone, you might want to check out my other tutorial, which is a faster and simpler method. I've linked that down in the description, so feel free to check it out if you want a less complicated option. Before we dive in, I want to mention that if this tutorial stops working at any point because of Beat Saber updates or system changes, I'll add a link to a new working tutorial in the description and in the pinned comment, so check there before you proceed. This guide does have a lot of steps, and missing any of them or going out of order could cause Beat Saber to crash or get stuck on the loading screen. So just follow along with me step by step. And if it doesn't work right the first time, don't worry, it happens. I actually spent an entire day redoing the steps myself and trying different things to make it work. Luckily, I had my Zyber VR Zero Quest 3 Elite strap with battery and quick charge neck power bank with swappable battery on hand, which kept my headset powered up during the longer sessions. I'll be sharing a review on these soon if you're curious, and if you want to check them out yourself, I also link them down in the description. Alright, let's start with the prerequisites. You'll need developer mode turned on for your MetaQuest. If you haven't enabled it yet, I've linked a tutorial in the description to guide you through it. It is currently not possible to mod Beat Saber if you have multiple accounts on your Quest, so you'll have to remove the secondary accounts before modding. You can add them back after modding Beat Saber. If you are not using SideQuest, Mobile VR Station will be essential for installing the modding tool we're going to use. You can easily download Mobile VR Station from the Metastore. Quest App Version Switcher will be our main tool for downgrading Beat Saber to a moddable version and adding mods. You can grab it through SideQuest or directly from the creator's GitHub. Open your Meta browser, search for Quest App Version Switcher, and click the GitHub link. Download the APK by clicking it. Make sure you're downloading the one that's under the latest release. Now let's install Quest App Version Switcher. Open Mobile VR Station. The app will ask for storage access, so make sure to allow that permission. Next, click the Power button and go to Configuration Wizard. Click Show All Options. Then select Configure Scope Storage, and finally request access. In the new window, click on your device name at the top and navigate to the Downloads folder. Here, you should see the Quest App Version Switcher APK you downloaded earlier. Click on the 4 arrows to install it. With that, Quest App Version Switcher is now installed on your Quest, and we're ready to move on to the next step, which is downgrading and modding Beat Saber. In your app library, go to Unknown Sources by clicking the folder with a question mark. If you are in an older version of Meta, you will see it in the drop-down right here. Open Quest App Version Switcher. Allow access to manage files. Then click on the back button. Click Skip Setup Assistant. Then go to Tools and Options. If you have a Quest 3, you'll have to toggle on the option to install mods on Q3. Scroll down a bit and click on Login. This part is necessary because you'll be downloading an older version of Beat Saber from the Meta servers. Click Open Setup and hit Start. This is the part where you select a version to mod. Unless you're after a particular mod that only works with the older version, the latest one is usually a better choice. Hit Next, then Downgrade. Then click Yes to confirm the download. When the download completes, click on Grant Access. This allows installation of Beat Saber. Another thing you need is to enable a second developer mode, which you can do with Lightning Launcher. So go ahead and click Download and install Lightning Launcher. But before Quest App Version Switcher can install it for you, you'll have to enable installation from unknown sources. Click Settings, turn on the toggle, and then hit Install. Once the installation window disappears, just hit the back button. If you're in an older Meta software, you may need to move Quest App Version Switcher to the side. Then open Lightning Launcher from unknown sources. You don't need this update, so just skip it. Within Lightning Launcher, go to Apps, then Android Settings. As you can see, Lightning Launcher turned black, so I'm going to redo this part using a different launcher that allows screen recording. So here's a different launcher that doesn't turn black, so you can follow along. The window size is bigger than yours, but the options should be exactly the same. Scroll down and click About Headset. Look for Build Number, and click on it many times until Developer Mode activates. Once Developer Mode is on, go back and go to System. Click Developer Options. Then look for Disable ADB Authorization Timeout and toggle it on. Now go to Wireless Debugging and toggle it on. Select Allow or Always Allow on this network, and then click Pair Device with Pairing Code. Here's what you need: the Wi-Fi pairing code, which is bigger than the rest of the numbers, and a port number that you can find right after the colon. Enter the port number in Quest App Version Switcher's first box, and the pairing code in the second box. Then click Pair. Under your device name, there's one more port number. Again, that's right after the colon. Enter that in Quest App Version Switcher, and click Connect. After clicking Connect, you might see a wireless debugging prompt. Just click Allow or Always Allow on this network. Now, there are two ways this can go from here. If Quest App Version Switcher doesn't crash, select Just Install without modding. Then click Uninstall, Continue, and Close. This doesn't mod Beat Saber yet, but we're almost there. Click Get Mods to return to the main menu. Then click Remove Error. If you see a white screen or Quest App Version Switcher stops responding, just click Wait. Next, head to Backup. Select your downgraded Beat Saber version and click Restore Backup. Then click Uninstall, OK, Continue, Install App, Install, and Restore App Data. And finally, click Close. Select Mod My Game. For version 1.37, set the mod loader to Scotland 2. Then click Patch It Now. Give it a few seconds to patch. Next, click Start Uninstall to remove the current installation. Click OK, then Continue, then Install App, and finally Install. If you want to stay on the modded version, don't click Restore. Just don't. It'll bring back the unmodded version. Click Grant Access and toggle on the setting to allow access to manage files. Once that's done, click back and then Restore App Data. It's time to get mods. Go to Installed Mods. Click on Get Mods. Then open Beat Saber Mods page. Make sure the selected game version is correct. Then click Download All Core Mods. This will download all the essential mods you need to add custom songs to Beat Saber. There are many more mods here, but it's best to hold off on those until you know for sure that Beat Saber runs smoothly with the core mods installed. Once everything's working, you can come back and get more mods. Okay, now that mods have been installed, let's go check Beat Saber. You'll know the modding was successful if you see these mods here. Here's your default song downloader. This is what you can use to find and download songs. I do suggest getting better song search mod because it has more filtering and sorting options. If you made it this far, please do give this video a like and consider subscribing. It would make a small YouTuber happy. If you're getting stuck in the loading screen, download the official game from the Meta Store and redo the entire process. And be very careful this time. Make sure you don't skip a second of this video. If you're having other issues, describe it in the comments and try to be as detailed as possible, and I will do my best to help. Also, you can join the Beat Saber modding group Discord and ask around. They are the experts. I linked an invite down below.